Well, after 2 weeks of build-up, the Super Bowl is finally just about here. We've heard every ridiculous story, non-story, piece of analysis, whatever you want. I think we topped out, or bottomed out as the case may be, with the story of the Baltimore Ravens cheerleader who was not allowed to go and is not happy about it. So that's it. It's over. It is time for predictions, and then it is time for the game. As I look at it, I do think the 49ers can and will win, and I'm going with a 34-20 49ers victory. Obviously, that is a little bit further than that 3.5-point spread, but the 49ers are the clearly better team. Now, the clearly better team does not always win on Sunday in the NFL. We saw that in the last two Ravens games. The Ravens are obviously a very solid team, but the Broncos are better than them, and the Patriots are better than them. Well, they were better than them, but they were not better than them on those Sundays. So, needless to say, we'll see. But I'm going with 49ers, and I'm going with a nice little margin. I think the big key is going to come down to that. It's the battle of the brains between 49ers offensive coordinator Greg Roman and Ravens defensive coordinator Dean Pease. Obviously, Colin Kaepernick is sort of the key to this whole story, situation, matchup, if you will. And I think that even if the Ravens decide to kind of split their front seven out a little wider to contain Kaepernick in the read option, I think we might start to see either Ed Reed, we'll see a safety potentially coming down a little closer to help sort of contain against the run inside, and that could open the door for some deep stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Randy Moss was a little more involved and get a few shots deep. I think Vernon Davis will be plenty involved. Obviously, Crabtree will, Delaney Walker. You reached a point in the season now where there is nothing left to hide. You're not saving your film. You're not saving plays for next year. It's all or nothing now. The whole point of this is to win the Super Bowl, and so I think the 49ers are going to get a little more creative. They're obviously plenty creative, but I think we're going to see a little bit more from the 49ers offense than maybe we've seen to date, because there's just, like I said, there's nothing left to hide. On the defensive side, the 49ers are going to have to deal with Torrey Smith and Anquan Bolden. They're going to have to deal with Ray Rice and Bernard Pierce. I trust the 49ers rush defense. They've been solid all year, and I don't think there will be a problem. I think Bernard Pierce is a guy to keep an eye on because of his physical style of running, but I think the 49ers are fine there. On the other hand, the 49ers will hopefully have learned from what Julio Jones and Roddy White did to them. They did them dirty a couple weeks ago. Obviously, the 49ers did pull it out and adjust in the second half, but hopefully the 49ers have learned from that, and we'll have their secondary ready, playing a little deeper, able to cover those really potent wide receivers that Baltimore has. And of course, let's just hope it does not come down to a field goal, because I don't think any of us has any confidence right now in the 49ers kicking game. So we'll see, but there you go. 34-20 49ers victory on Sunday. That's all I'm going with. That's what my gut tells me. So we'll be back with a recap after the game. We'll be back with all sorts of content, win or lose. There is no draw. So make sure and check back to NinersNation.com, and of course SB Nation for all your Super Bowl content.